Hello, I'm Judy Joel. Over the years that I've been painting, several people have asked me to do commissions for them, either their houses, weddings, christenings, schools, and I particularly like to do life stories, which became something that I did when somebody wanted a wedding and their house and various activities, and so they become a complete life story, which this is one that I've just finished, which is for a friend of ours who lives in Mousehole, and he wanted to have, his wife commissioned it from me for his birthday, and this is the school that he went to, this is the house they first lived in, this is Mousehole Harbour, and that is more or less the view that they have from their house up on the hill, and this is their house and their garden, which he's very proud of. This is the it's a police station in Birmingham where he met his wife. And when he came to the village, he became very closely involved with the Mousehole Harbour lights, which are now famous in the village. And this is him with all his friends and lots of light bulbs and looking, and he's very keen on gardening particularly, and so he's there in his garden, and here's another garden that he had. And he went on the Norfolk Broads and the dog fell off the boat, and so that's there. And he has a little group meeting of some friends in the Legion every week, and they're all there. And this is his mum, and his dad's somewhere there too. And they went to Paris, so they've got the Eiffel Tower. And this is somewhere in France. I forget now where it was. And there's this is Freddie Mercury. He was a great favourite of theirs. And the dogs and the cats and the canary and the harbour lights beside their house, which has this the angel and the cross, which is always put beside their house during the harbour lights. And they've been on Concord, which is there as well. And his niece, I've got this back to finish because there's his niece here. When she was little, he held her arm and her leg, and I think it's called A Leg and a Wing to See the King, and he whizzed her around and dislocated her shoulder, so then the ambulance came, so that had to be in it. And there's a silly picture there of a chair, and that was a funny thing that they took a picture of themselves in a chair, and the photograph didn't come out, so that's all they got, the chair, because they got up to see what the matter was with the camera. This isn't quite finished. This is a biplane in New Zealand, I think. And I've now got a list. They've just come back from their 30th wedding anniversary trip to Australia. So they want me to put in the Opera House and Sydney Bridge. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but it's all compiled. That's his dad and Lynn's mum. So everything's in there that they could possibly think of. And that's a nice thing to do for somebody as a complete life story.